Welcome back to Restorative Escapes. I'm your host, Angola. This space has always been about finding the escape within, restoring our minds so we can navigate the world with more clarity and compassion. This week, I want to take you behind the scenes of a role that is very close to my heart. I'm a certified mental health first aider for both adults and youth. People often ask what that means. It's not being a therapist, it's being the bridge. Just like physical first aid, we are trained to identify, understand, and respond to signs of mental health and substance use challenges. I've seen firsthand how a single conversation can change a trajectory. But more importantly, I've learned that we don't have to wait for a crisis to act. There's a science to prevention, and it starts with understanding the protective factors that act as a shield for our minds. Let's dive into the science, trauma, roots, and protection. The why. Why do some people experience trauma and develop a disorder, while others seem to bounce back? The data tells a powerful story about our youth. Did you know that 50% of all mental health conditions start by the age 14, and 75% are established by age 24? This means the foundations of our adult mental well-being are often laid before we even finish high school. Trauma, especially adverse childhood experiences, known as ACEs, can physically rewire the brain. When a child or adult is in a constant state of fight or flight, the amygdala, the brain's fear center, becomes overactive, while the prefrontal cortex, the rational part, can actually weaken. But here's the hopeful news: protective factors. These are the internal and external resources that mitigate the impact of risk. Think of them as the immune system for your mental health. Internal factors. These include things like problem solving and positive self-talk. External factors. A trusted adult or person, strong social connections, safe environments, and one of my favorites, access to nature. Research shows that even just a 20-minute nature walk can significantly lower cortisol levels. It's not just a break, it's a biological maintenance. By building these factors into our lives, we aren't just coping, we're actively preventing the onset of disorders by fostering neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to recognize and heal itself. Now here's a personal practice that you can try: the power of speaking out loud. As a mental health first aider, I have to keep my own shield strong. I found that quiet meditation, the kind where you sit in total silence, can be incredibly difficult when my mind is racing with the stories of the people I support. That's why I advocate for talking meditation. When we speak our thoughts out loud in a private, quiet space, something fascinating happens in the brain. Silent rumination often keeps us stuck in a loop, but externalizing those thoughts through speech forces the brain to process them differently. This is called cognitive priming. Scientific studies suggest that using third-person self-talk, addressing yourself by saying your name, so I would say, Angola, you are doing the best, helps create psychological distance. This distance down-regulates the amygdala, allowing you to view your stressors objectively rather than being consumed by them. It provides a level of clarity that's silent, that often cannot reach. Now let's try a guided practice: positive self-talking meditation. I want us to try this together. Find a private spot where you won't be interrupted. You don't need to shout, a soft whisper is enough. Acknowledge your space, look around, and say out loud, I am here. This space is safe. I am in control of this moment. Now release the weight. Think of one thing weighing on you and speak it to the room. I am feeling overwhelmed by, and name it. Now follow with it. It is okay to feel this. It is a signal and not a destination. Now address yourself by name. Use your name. So I'm going to say, Angola, you have handled hard things before. You are capable of navigating today. I want you to repeat that, but I want you to say your name. You have handled hard things before. You are capable of navigating today. Now affirm your worth. Speak 3 truths. I am worthy of rest. Now say your name. You are worthy of rest. My value is not tied to my productivity. Now say your name. Your value is not tied to your productivity. I am a work in progress, and that is enough. Now say your name. You are a work in progress, and that is enough. Now seal the session, take a deep breath, and say, I am returning to my day with clarity. I have my own back. How did that feel? If it felt silly at first, that's normal. You're literally building new neural pathways. You're being your own first aider. Thank you for joining me on this restorative escape. Remember, 50% of our challenges may start in childhood, but 100% of our healing can happen right now, one protective factor at a time. We'll dive deeper into this over the next coming weeks. I'm Angola. Stay grounded, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next episode.